Hey, alright, so we've changed shocks on this one down to 70mm KYX black and chrome shocks. That's changed. We're going to change links just to bring that axle back a bit. I've got the motor mounted up to the gearbox, and I've got that's all hooked up, ready to go for a test run at least, and that's the 4000 kV G2 Hobbywing brushless motor going in this one, and that will mount that way. No, that way. That will sit in there like so. It bolts in about there. So that'll sit there, and it just misses the battery tray on that side. It'll sit about there. That'll sit about there. What else? I've found some other tyres that I can use on this instead if I need to or want to. They're pretty chunky. That's what I've got on them at the moment. And I've done some work on the body as well. I'll just try and put that on roughly how it sits and get an idea. Alright, I've still got to do a hinge at the back for it, but a general idea. Anti-me, you bastard. There somewhere. Alright, so I've cut this down as much as I possibly can to try and get it sitting as low at the front. I've bolted in a LED light bar onto it. Now the front looks like that, which looks pretty cool. Put some carbon fibre tape there just to cover the what they call body post holes. Yeah, body post holes. So yeah, you can hardly tell when you look at it from a distance really, but it covers that up nicely. We've got the LED light bar in there. I've cut holes for the shock towers, so as you can see the shock towers are sitting right out over the bonnet. They'll actually sit probably about like that when it's all said and done. As you can see, this tyre is still sitting a bit too far forward, so I'm going to try and move that whole axle, front axle back if I can. So I've got to change links there to try and move that axle back. The rear axle, you can't really see it from here, but the rear axle's pretty much in line with the wheel arch, which is great. I've added some carbon fibre tape over that, because I don't know if you remember, but the windscreen banner had epoxy 5 words. It was horrible, so yeah, we've covered that up. Used to say sport on the back window. I've covered that over as well because that looks shit. And I put a bit more carbon fibre tape just on the back there to cover the body posts holes and to cover the cheap looking plastic on the rear spoiler. And just cover up some of the epoxy looking sponsor stickers. And that's about it. I've glued in the side mirrors, are glued in now. They're done. Rear spoiler's actually glued on there, so that's not going anywhere. They pretty much sit like that now, which is pretty cool. If it didn't have portal axles on it, it wouldn't have much clearance at all. But I want this as low slung as possible, is the plan. Because this one's just built to go fast over rough terrain, but not too rough. Alright, and that's the Fst Fkr project update. Now you're up to date.